Fly Free Sports, we back up in the building, man. What's going on? Fly Free CT, checking back in with y'all. Yeah, I know it's been a while. It's been a while because, like I said, I told y'all last video that I made, I've been recording my album, which is pretty much there. It's pretty much there at this point. So I'm ready to jump back out here with the videos, man, now that I'm less occupied with the recording. So yeah, we back. And good timing, man. Football season about to start. A lot of good things happening. My Giants, you know what I mean? That's why I got this on. It's the week of the season, you know what I mean? Giant shit, you know what I mean? But anyway, it's not really what this video is about. This video is about something else that I've been telling y'all for a while that y'all finally starting to catch on to a little bit. And I'm glad, man, because that's why I'm here. That's why I told y'all time and time again. This is why I'm here. Like I'm here to always show y'all the shit that y'all gonna see months or years or whatever from now. You know what I mean? Like I'm kind of like a prophet, so to speak. But yeah, I'm rarely wrong. And once again, but anyway, I know this is gonna get kind of uncomfortable for you guys, man, because like for some reason y'all just can't accept the fact that Caitlin Clark is who she is. Like it's just one of them things where I don't understand. Like I don't give a fuck if somebody's white, purple, black, green, blue, yellow, whatever. Like if they're excelling in a field at the highest level of that field, I'm never gonna be the one to hate on that shit. Like I don't give a fuck who it is. Like even like how I feel about LeBron James. I don't really like LeBron James, but the nigga been dominating the NBA for 20 years. Like, I mean, how the fuck can you like downplay his accomplishments or whatever? I just don't think he the GOAT. You know what I mean? That's the shit. Like these niggas find that disrespectful when I say LeBron not the GOAT, and he's not to me. Like, but that don't mean I can't acknowledge how great he's been over the duration of his career now. Anyway, getting into it. Caitlin Clark, man, doing exactly what I said she would do. I called this shit last year when she was at Iowa. I said she would come into the league pretty much dominating. You know, it took about 10, 11 games for her to get comfortable. But since then, it's been lights out. I called her going to the playoffs before she even came to the league. I called her going to the playoffs first year. That's mark that off. Yeah, and for some reason it's like, yo, niggas, like they say, oh, you supporting the white girl. It's like, yo, I just, how about I just support good basketball, man? Like I support good basketball, great basketball players, man. That's what I support. I support great athletes. And it's like it can't even be disputed at this point. Like you could try to find whatever you try to find to make yourself feel better. And it's not about like white girls. Like I don't, it has nothing to do with the fact that she white. If she was black, I'd be saying the same exact shit. She tearing their ass up, putting belt to ass, man. This just what's happening. Like you niggas can't now, and I notice now, like it's getting a little quiet. Like all the niggas that was really, really, really hating, is like their stances are really, really softening right now. And it's funny to see that shit, man, because you know, where I'm from, niggas stand on that same energy. Like, keep the same motherfucking energy, bro. Niggas stand on what they stand on. If you said she wasn't shit before, still say that. Now, you look stupid saying it, but at least I'll be like, okay, the nigga, he's standing on his shit. Now it's like, oh, you know, arguments start to change and, well, maybe this and maybe that. No, 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 no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, this ain't about supporting the white girl. You know what I mean? This is about supporting great basketball. Like I said, breaking all type of records and like now that Kelsey Mitchell has joined into the fun, man, it's just been it's just been downhill. And now I noticed something. Now I'm gonna call this shit out, right? Now that it's it's abundantly clear that Caitlin Clark is head and shoulders above Angel Reese just as a basketball player or what have you. Now I noticed that those same people that were on the Reese bandwagon are starting to say, well, Caitlin Clark, she's not even the best player on her team now. And so now she's eclipsed Angel Reese, and they can't really argue that no more. So now it's Kelsey Mitchell is better than Caitlin Clark. Typical, man. It's crazy. How is Kelsey Mitchell is a phenomenal scorer. A phenomenal scorer. A one-on-one player. Like there can't be 3 or 4 players in the WNBA better than Kelsey Mitchell as a one-on-one player. Like if you need a bucket, Kelsey Mitchell will more than likely get you that bucket. But even you people saying that she's better than Caitlin Clark is just crazy because Kelsey Mitchell has been in the WNBA, I believe, since 2016. How many playoff appearances have Indiana Fever had since Kelsey Mitchell been on the team? I'll wait. I'm just gonna wait. Yeah. Who had the worst record in the WNBA the last 2 years prior to Caitlin Clark coming to the Indiana Fever? I'll wait. The Indiana Fever. Um, how did they even get Caitlin Clark in the first place? If Kelsey Mitchell was who y'all say she is, then why do they have Caitlin Clark? They had to get the number 1 pick to get Caitlin Clark. Why do they have Aaliyah Boston for that matter? Kelsey Mitchell was there before Aaliyah Boston. You know Aaliyah Boston was the number 1 pick too, right? But anyway, man. Yeah. By far the best player in the team is Caitlin Clark. Lead the team in assists. Her and Kelsey Mitchell pretty much average the same amount of points, and she averages the same amount of points pretty much on less shots per game. Um, she's responsible for Kelsey Mitchell getting a lot of the open looks that she get. This is like the same argument I had for I remember and niggas won't admit this either. I remember back when there was a time where people said Klay Thompson was more important to the Golden State Warriors than Steph Curry. Niggas won't admit this shit. I know they won't. So it sounds like I'm just talking about random niggas that don't exist, but it happened. I was man because I've been arguing for Wardell, Stephen Curry for so many years. Like, so I remember all the bad shit that was said about him, all the disparaging shit that was said about him. I remember it all. So like niggas could act like it never happened, but yeah, there was a time where niggas said Klay Thompson was the best player on the team and he was more important to the team than Steph Curry. And I say that to say, Caitlin Clark, much like Steph Curry, I mean, their play styles are actually similar, but that's not really where I'm going with this. Like, I just think that they're both the engine of their team. It's clear. Like the ball's in Caitlin Clark's hands. She's orchestrating. Like I said, she's just responsible for a lot of the open looks that Kelsey Mitchell gets. Like Kelsey Mitchell, like I said, phenomenal one-on-one player. Like I'm not saying she can't create her own shot. Unlike Klay, Klay's not really a shot creator. Kelsey Mitchell can create her own shot, and she does create her own shot. But she still is the beneficiary of a lot of open looks because of the attention that Caitlin Clark draws. And that can't be disputed if you watch any of the games. Now, if you just box score watching and you see Kelsey Mitchell getting 25, 26 points, you know what I'm saying, here and there, you like, damn. But yeah, like, I mean, Kelsey Mitchell still stat wise in previous years, she was still pretty good stats wise, but her job has just been made that much easier by the presence of Caitlin Clark. The gravity. It's gravity. It's just like Steph Curry. It's gravity, man. Like she's gonna draw 2-3 defenders out there, and either she's gonna have the hockey assist or Kelsey Mitchell's gonna score. We saw that a couple times yesterday in the Dallas game. Lead passes to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell, beautiful behind the back pass to Nalissa Smith, I believe it was, for the layup. Like they just like their chemistry is building slowly but surely, and they haven't had a year together yet. Haven't had a full off season together. You know, the college season in college basketball ends like a week before the WNBA draft or some shit like that. So Caitlin hasn't had an off season to gel with these ladies or anything. So to see the amount of success they're having already is crazy. Like, and for the morons that say Kelsey Mitchell is better than Caitlin, like she literally does nothing better than her outside of probably create a shot for herself. That's probably really the only thing. She's not a better passer. Defensively, they're probably on the same level. Caitlin Clark is a way better creator, advantage creator for her team. a better rebounder. Just I mean, you name it. Like it's just a better all around player. Kelsey Mitchell is just a bucket getter, a much needed bucket getter, and I hope that backcourt stays together for a very long time because I think they can do some damage, especially if they get like a third player, which is supposed to be Aaliyah Boston, but she's kind of inconsistent. But those two is the foundation. They're the foundation. That backcourt is phenomenal. Like it's when they're clicking together, it's very, very tough to beat them. So I didn't say all that to like to come down on Kelsey Mitchell. I think she's a very, very good scorer. And you know, at the beginning of the year, I was hard on her because she kept dropping so many fucking passes that Caitlin Clark was giving her. Like, man, man. Like it was crazy. Like passes bouncing off her hands and shit and going out of bounds. Crazy. I mean, they've seemed to rewrite that, so to speak. So that's good to see. But anyway, back on Caitlin Clark, man. It's just I told you niggas, bro. I told y'all niggas. Like that's about the most I could say about it. Like we've gone to it from a point to where she was in a rookie of the year race to like she's one of the top 5 MVP candidates in the WNBA. And that's not hyperbole. That's just the truth. Now, do I think she deserves the MVP? No, I think Asia Wilson is phenomenal. I think she deserves whatever award they're willing to give her this year. She deserves it for sure. Like she just had another big game last night. I think like 42 and 17 or some ridiculous shit like that. Like she's fucking amazing. But what I will tell you though, if Caitlin Clark had been playing this way, like in the first 11 games of the season, it would be a discussion between her and Asia Wilson because since about game 12 and on, it's just been rolling, man, and it's crazy. 22 years old, and this is another thing I want to point out. 22 years old. This is the absolute worst that Caitlin Clark will be. She's already dominating a lot of her competition right now, and she's 22 years old. So you can just about imagine 3 to 4 years from now what you're going to be looking at when she has some real experience under her belt. Just think about that, man. Like this is the word. Like it's how we said about Colorado last year. Now that remains to be seen if they'll improve off of what they did. But if this is the absolute worst that Caitlin Clark is going to be, y'all really going to be, if y'all mad now, y'all really going to be mad when she about 25, 26 years old. Like, man, like I'm talking about triple doubles damn near like every other game and averaging 26 and 10. Like we talk about that type of shit. Like that's not in the not so far future, man. Like that is coming. That is reality. That is what's gonna happen if she stays healthy. So I don't want y'all to like I just still find it funny how people attribute this shit to like you supporting the white girl. Why it gotta be about that? Why can't it be about the fucking game, man? Watch the motherfucking games, bro, and then make a judgment. Because if you could look at Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark on the same court together and think that Angel Reese is anywhere near the basketball player that Caitlin Clark is, I mean, for one, I can't take your opinion serious if you think like that. Like, I don't care what you like. There's nothing. You can't say anything. Like nothing. There's nothing. You know what I mean? And y'all make this shit about like, oh, you don't support black women. Like, what the fuck does that have to do with? Matter of fact, look what shirt I got on. Candy Staten. Shout out to Candy Staten, who is a very, very legendary singer in her day. You know what I mean? And also my grandmother-in-law, and who my lady is named after. So got a lineage of black women over here that I support. You know what I mean? And now my baby girl, my daughter, is named after her as well. So I support all black women. You know what I mean? So stop trying to make it about like niggas selling out their race and all this other goofy shit that y'all like to push. You know what I mean? Like stop pushing bullshit, man. Like we out here. We outside. But anyway, uh big shout out to motherfucking Caitlin Clark, bro. I love to see it, man. I love to see it. Just pure domination. I can't wait till the playoffs start. It's gonna be pretty fun. I'm not really expecting the Indiana Fever to win a championship or anything like that because they're still a very, very young team. You know, we can't get ahead of ourselves. They're a very, very young team. I don't think they're really ready to compete for a championship quite yet. But over the next couple years, man, it's gonna be hell. It's gonna be hell to play in the WNBA, man. So I do look forward to see them play, you know, some playoff games. And if they did win a WNBA championship this year, oh my God, niggas gonna be on suicide watch, bro. The Caitlyn haters, them niggas gonna be on suicide watch for sure. Like, oh my God. Pray for him, man. Pray for him, man. I'm all about praying for y'all. Anyway, we back. We better. Had to do this video about Caitlin Clark, man. Shout out to the girl. Yeah, we outside, man. Fly Free Sports. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be back with this, man. The Giants. We got a season coming up this Sunday. Week 1, we playing the Minnesota Vikings. We're gonna be in full force for that shit. I'm gonna make a preview video about that. That's pretty much it for this video, man. Fly Free Sports. I am Fly Free CT. Like, share, subscribe. Holla at your boy, man. We out.